then Senny, then Maricar.
First of all, congratulations, Captain Mata.
Thank you.
My question, please. If President PNoy will call you now for an advice, hindi po sa love life, regarding maritime safety, paano natin, the improvement of maritime safety, ano pong unang may papayo nyo kay President PNoy?
I think the only thing that I can give our president as a bit of advice is to just simply to follow the rules. Don't bend over backwards. Don't allow things to happen that should not happen. Just follow the rules. Simply follow the rules, and I think that our maritime industry will be safe and sound. Because the rules are there. Unfortunately, the administrators of these rules are the ones that are bending over backwards and allowing things to happen that should not happen. And therefore, we have maritime accidents. So if only our government and the people that are running the government just seriously follow the rules, as simple as that, I think that we'll be more better off in shipping. We will have less accidents.
That's very true. We love to internationalize, to localize the international rules. That's why we're having problems.
Like, for example, when you import a ship, do not alter it.
Bob, sandali na si Senny muna.
Follow up question.
Oh, follow up.
Sir, any recommendation that you give PNoy in order to cement the country as the #1 supplier of seafarers? And do you think there's still growth areas in the shipping and seafaring industry?
I think that there's plenty of space and growth for the Philippines to participate in the international shipping communities. But there is one thing that I would just suggest to the President. I would not like to say that I have a rightful place in giving a suggestion to the President, but I'm only thinking that if I could, I would ask him to be apolitical in his appointments to the positions in the maritime industry, that he appoint people that know the industry and know what it's all about, instead of giving positions to politicians who are lost in their political career. You see, if that happens, then the one sitting would not know what it's all about, and therefore we would continue to be in chaos.
Senny?
Yes. Hi, sir. I'm Senny, here from Harvard. What are your motivation and inspiration in writing this book? Motivation and inspiration in writing this book.
Well, my inspiration is the youth. People coming after me. And my motivation, of course, would be to tell my story to the young people, that they in turn hopefully would be inspired to aspire to become like me, hopefully, to aspire to become great people in the maritime industry. See, we have, as a maritime country, all of our government officials are talking about our 7,241 islands that we have, and therefore we are inevitably a maritime nation. They all talk about this, but they don't come up with programs or plans or solutions to make our nation a great maritime country. They're all talk, hanging lang, nothing. We do not even have I have not seen a plan in government which states that in 2020 we would be in this position in the maritime world. There's no such thing. Wala. So we have to wake up.
Miss Maricar.
Yes, Maricar.
Cap, can you at least give us a little bit of comparison perhaps on how the government was back then during your time and how is it now with the industry? Within the shipping industry, how are the agencies involved in the maritime industry, the Philippines particularly? How was it back then and how is it now?
How was the support of the government back then to the industry as compared to now?
Was it better before or is it better now?
I think that the maritime industry grew in spite of the lack of interest, support, or anything from the government. I have yet to see a plan of government which states that by the year 2020 we will be here. There's not. I don't know. I might be wrong. But sad to say, we have not really come up with a plan. Of course, by the grace of God, we have become the main source of seafarers in the world. I think that we supply more than 75% of the world's seafarers. And that happened only by the grace of God. Parang bumunga na lang yun, sinalo na lang natin. But having achieved that point, we have not really done our homework to be able to move that forward, to expand it so that it's not only people, that there are warm bodies that we're offering to the seafaring world, but something else.
Now, perhaps you can easily identify what your frustration is.
Yeah, we now know what your frustrations are.
Even for the love of the industry.
Yes,
The
yes.
frustration is that my frustration is that my life is becoming short and still the horizon is so far away
You've lived a full life.
that I feel that I may not be able to see the day, the light of day, when we can call ourselves truly a maritime nation. So that is my main frustration, but I think that that will also happen. Whether we do it or not, it will happen for us. That we will become a great maritime nation in the world.
Thank you, Cap. Thank you. I congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Lynn?
Yes, congratulations, ma'am. And what about your plans of circulating and distributing this book? I suggest all our maritime schools libraries must be given a copy of this. Very interesting.
Thank you. It is within our plans and programs. Thank you. And we all need your support.
Kap, we heard that Seaway and Tinig ng Marino are planning to present you with an award sa Congress po in honor of your achievements and what you have achieved for the industry. So clap.
Thank you very much. I really do not think that I deserve what you're planning to give me, because the truth of the matter is that I was there and it was happening. and I had to do something, and I did what I had to do. That's all it was. Any other person would have been there, experienced what he underwent, and would have done the same thing as I did. So perhaps I was only lucky in being there when I was needed, and I was the one who was able to probably push through the concept of the Philippines becoming a maritime nation, a maritime power, because we had the people to man the ships.
One last question from G. Before, after that, we'll have a few readings from their favorite part of the book from members of the family. You can still ask Cap later.
Wait, pardon?
I may be the last to ask questions. Have you any plan of giving a gift as your gift to our president, for him to know what's really happening in the maritime industry?
Gift to the president of the
Your
Philippines.
book. Your book.
Well, I hope that it reaches his hands. And I hope that he reads it, he finds the time to read it. Probably asking too much from him to even browse through the book. But I sincerely, yes, but really I would be most thankful if the President of the Philippines would find the time, set it aside to really read the book, because I think that it would give him the needed information on what to do during the time that he holds, or rather he heads, our government.
Thank you, Tom.